Welcome to Family Feud, the Feud show about anatomy and physiology. All right, today we're going to start off by discussing the cerebral hemispheres. I got Jess and Courtney here with me today, and they're about to start fighting for this buzzer. When I say go, they're going to go at it, so go! All right, Courtney, tell me 5 things about the cerebral hemispheres.
All right, one of them is the frontal lobe, and that has to do with creating your personality.
That is correct. All right, give me something else.
All right, the parietal lobe is another one, and that helps with your taste.
Correct. All right. Let's keep going.
I think another one would be the cerebellum, and it helps with math.
She put some bad juju on you. She said you weren't going to get it. All right. You got to give me 3 more.
All right. Okay. So the cerebral hemisphere, the temporal lobe, I think it's on the side, and it assists with hearing. Woo!
That is right.
Correct.
And left. All right, give me 2 more.
All right. So another lobe would be the occipital lobe, and it helps with vision and seeing things.
It does. All right, we got 1 more.
All right, one more. The insula, that's on the inside, and that helps with balance.
It's why we can stand
And not
put
fall
this
down.
on the wall without falling. But this might put her insula all out of whack.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Welcome back. Now we will be discussing the Diencephalon. All right, go. All right, tell me 5 facts. 5 somethings about the Diencephalon.
It contains the thalamus, which is a relay center for the body, from the brain to the body.
That's correct. All right, we got 4 more things to talk about. Give me something else.
It contains the corpus callosum, which is a connection between the 2 hemispheres in the brain.
Unfortunately, that is wrong. All right, Courtney, you're up. We got 4 more things to talk about.
So the hypothalamus is a part of the diencephalon, and it's autonomic controls. For example, your sex drive.
Correct. We got 3 more things to talk about.
All right. How about the epithalamus? That produces melatonin, which will help you sleep.
I like that. But we still have 2 more things to discuss.
All right. How about Parkinson's disease? Because you're lacking dopamine, that is a homeostatic imbalance.
That is a homeostatic imbalance, and you are correct.
All right.
And 1 more thing.
The cerebral spinal fluid is also a part of that. It runs through, and yeah, that's where you get the floating brain from.
Is that correct?
That's correct. Go, Courtney.
All right. And unfortunately,
Aww.
You get one of those too.
Sweet.
We're back with more Family Feud, and we're going to be discussing the brainstem. So whenever you two are ready, go.
Alright, the brainstem has the midbrain, which houses cranial nerves 3 and 4, and they both help move the eye.
I like that one, but we still got 4 more to list.
Alright, the next one would be pons, and that helps with respiration.
That's correct. Could you tell me more?
Yes. Lateral ventricles, which is spaces in between the brain.
That's wrong. Jess, you're up next.
Okay.
Tell me what you know.
The brainstem houses the medulla oblongata.
Correct. The medulla oblongata.
Mama
The
said.
medulla oblongata is where anger, jealousy, and aggression come from. Now.
That's correct. All right. We still got 2 more spaces to fill, though.
Let's see. There's also the reflex center in the brainstem that helps with involuntary reactions.
Correct. And 1 more.
Let's see. It's the decussization of the pyramids.
Decussation of pyramids.
Woo! Wait, and I think that helps control. No, is that wrong?
Yeah, the left and right.
You would know.
Some boo.
It helps control the right side, helps control the left side of the body, and the left side of the brain helps control the right side of the body.
Correct, correct, correct. But you weren't correct. We're back with more Family Feud. And now we're talking about the cerebellum. We got 5 things to discuss on it. And whenever these two are ready, they're going to fight for the buzzer. All right. Start it off.
Okay, the cerebellum has, is it folia? They're the folds and wrinkles on top of the cerebellum. They increase surface area.
I mean, I know the answer, but do you know the answer?
I think it's correct.
That is correct. All right. Tell me something else.
I believe the cerebellum has gyri in it, which are the raised parts of it.
That's a hard no.
Ah.
All right. Your turn, Courtney.
Alright. I think the cerebellum has some white matter, which is a part of the arbor vitae, and that allows communication between the left and the right half.
That's correct. And that is something pretty important to take note of. All right.
Alright, and the next thing, another thing that has to do with communication, probably the cerebellar peduncles. That's fiber tracts that allow communication with muscles, I think.
I think you're right. All right, you're on a roll. If you get 2 more, this round is yours.
No.
So, another way we could divide the cerebellum would have to be the anterior and the posterior lobes.
Correct. And we got one more thing on that list. Just give me something.
How about a function would be voluntary movements? I'm gonna go with that.
Correct. But you're wrong.
Oh, no.
So
So we're
we're tied.
tied. 2 and 2.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Alright, welcome back to our last round of Family Feud. This round decides who wins and who loses. Our topic is going to be the spinal cord. Whenever they're ready, they're going to go.
Alright, I'm gonna start off with the spinal cord has white matter, which is myelinated, so it can send the information quickly.
I really like that answer. But there's still 4 more.
I'm gonna go with the opposite of white matter, which is gray matter, that is not myelinated and it typically runs in and out.
That's correct. We still got 3 more spaces to fill though.
How about the spinal meninges? And
That's a tough one.
yeah, that's gonna be the epidural space, the dura mater, the subdural space, arachnoid, and subarachnoid space, and then the pia mater.
Oh, no.
That's a lot. Remember that. Think about that. Watch that again. Look at that again. Listen and read. And then go over it all again. We still got 2 more spaces to fill.
I know. Alright. Oh god. How about the cerebral aqueduct? Does that like run in the spinal cord?
How did you do that? This, and then... Your turn.
All right, another feature or issue with the spinal cord would be a spinal trauma that happens within the thoracic spine and the lumbar spine called paraplegia. Woohoo!
Yeah, that's a rough one. We don't want that.
No, we don't. Any kind of plegia. Okay, let's see. Another feature of the spinal cord. Gray horns. It's gray matter. The anterior gray horn contains cell bodies in the motor neurons, and the posterior gray horn contains association neurons and interneurons. Woohoo!
That is correct.
No.
You know what that means?
You can do it yourself. And that's Family Feud. Our winner today is Jess. She only got 2 X's on the board. She unfortunately got 3. But that's how it goes. Remember to study.